because it's so small and everything's cramped up together. But I feel like there's no control. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control, you know, and because it's so small and it's getting out of control, it's yeah, you can't hide it no more. You know, it's getting pushed out to the public. It's literally, it's making the standard of the country itself look bad. And I feel like that's what they're worried about.
Yeah.
You know, with the police bringing in these stop and searches and stuff, they don't care about a black mother's lost a son and the son's dead. They just worried about, okay, you know what? You're making London look bad. The streets of London is supposed to be this and that. You know, my grandparents was taught the pavements was made out of gold and that. But we're hearing someone's 200 people, you know, some like 300 people getting stabbed up every week. You know, so I think that's the only way they care about it. But, yeah, the postcode thing, I feel like it's stupid because you don't own nothing. You're not a landlord. You don't have no business running for yourself. So it's like, what the hell are you dying for? What are you fighting for, really?
What do you think?
You're not stepping in front of my house. I don't own nothing. It's not my house. If someone stepped in front of my house and trying to break my home, then you have every right to defend yourself. You don't own nothing. No block or estate. So that's stupid. Do you know what I mean? That's dumb. That's not common sense. You're not landlords. It's not you don't own the flats. You don't own a room. You're not lodging out a room. You're not lodging nothing. So the postcode thing, I think is dumb. But like I said again, remember, there's things that's happened in postcodes where a man's done something to the next man's brother and this and that. That's why, you know, it's happening. And then it's like, oh, well, because he's from there and I'm from here. And then we've got into the altercation from what you've done to my cousin or my brother or whatever in the past. Then it's looking like a postcode issue.
So raising a child or a son, what would you say is your best method at this point in raising him?
Well,
Because our parents are old school. So old school blended into what we are and what we've learned, blending down to the next generation down.
well, like
What
I
do
said
we do?
again, you know, you're never too old to learn. The way the certain mistakes I've seen my parents make, you know, you could know not to make those kind of mistakes. No, you know, like not everyone's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, the best thing I can do is just, you just gotta, I feel like the best thing I can do is just, you know, the times I'll probably be tired, like, you know, coming home from work, or the times, you know, I feel like something needs to click. You know, the times I've come tired is the times I feel like I need to go in the door, knock on the door, and ask what's going on. Is everything correct? You know, show more, be more assertive, you know, in your child's life more. You know, like just that extra half an hour or hour conversation, and to make them feel more comfortable talking to you as if you're their friend, like if you're one of the man them. So you don't always, like, I wouldn't want to always be a father to my son. I'd rather just be a parent, but also a brethren, a friend, you know, someone that you can come and tell me. Maybe I might not want to hear it or like to hear it, but at least it's not being, he's not pushing that attention into the wrong direction with a youth standing on a block, you know. I wanted to put more trust in me than putting trust in an older or a man that he doesn't come from, you know. And, you know, we could say areas, yeah, move them out of this area, move them out of that area, and that does help to a certain extent, though, because, like I said again, you got posh areas where the killings are still happening, you know. I think the best thing you can do is just lead by example and just not be hypocritical. You know, so it's like if the son or the daughter is seeing how the way their parents are flexing, I feel like, but then it's like if they're seeing their parents flex one way and then they're flexing another way, then it's kind of a bit of a confusion. You know, it's a bit they're confused now. It's like, well, you're telling me not to do this and that, but I'm seeing you out with your man and smoking a spliff, shedding, this. You understand? So now I want that attention. Now I want to get myself involved in that direction. You know, so I feel like, you know, you gotta make sure you work on yourself, fix up on yourself before you start trying to show the right directions to your youth, you know, to your children also. Because like I said again, my son's only 3. I still got a lot of work to do before he starts becoming older and hitting his teens, and, you know, rough, and then soon coming my age. I gotta make sure that I'm correct, you know, physically, spiritually, and mentally, so that I could be ready to encounter, and I can make sure I could give him the right knowledge, you know, and the right understanding of what certain situations and how to, how to approach them, how to deal with them, you know. So I feel like it's more self-work with the parents also, you know. The parents got to be fixing up on themselves before they want to start showing guidance to their children, you know. So I feel like, because your child watches you a lot, you know, you're like, they think, you know, oh, because the daddy's not around and all of this and that, but it's also the mum. Because, like, you know, if the mum's not showing enough attention, if the mum's not doing what she's supposed to be doing and stuff, then they're thinking, so what's the point of me doing it? You know, so it comes back to the mums also. Even if the father isn't present, the mums have to give her care. Don't wait for it to be too late.
I agree.
All right, we're gonna touch on the single mothers side of the story in a minute. For that, we're gonna play a song and, you know, liven up the mood a little bit.
Some fight every day. We rise to the top, 'cause we know what it takes. Through it all we survive, yet still hold the faith unchanged.
This is RTMRadio.net.
Hey, no matter how the dollar might stack up, me still not change. Me I go stay rough. Inna the giddy and you have to buckle up your lace. Be smart, don't be a prof, no. Life it's a journey, it's a long race. Mama says son be wise and don't bring disgrace. So me take up the broom and start sweep the place. 'Cause all these ways they got to get erased. I love to me people that me embrace. The truth are the truth and that can't erase. So hell to all of those who want hate. Just send me to finish this race. So we ain't giving up now. We put up